The book goes on to give a portrayal of how grammatic is being seen by the students today. The students see grammatic as a problem, and the book lists out the following as the problem during grammatic learning. First is gemischte Meinung, meaning they feel that it is important but it is also difficult. Grammatic learning is important but at the same time it is difficult. Next we have Grammatikkunterricht is langweilig, it's boring, no interest to learn at all. Then from the teacher's perspective, the amount of Leistung or the amount of effort which the teacher has to put to teach the grammar rules is extremely high compared to other tasks. And then teachers also say that you need different reference material so that the motivation of the students can be held at the same level and they get to know the usage of grammar in different situations and text. So this is being described as the problems during grammatical Unterricht. Then we have Stellenwert von Grammatik. So what exactly does grammar add value to the language? That is being discussed in the book. So the book says that Grammatik dient als ein Hilfsmittel. It is a helping agent to build sentences and text to bring structure in the language. And then we have the main point which says Grammatik gives a form for the language. Without grammar there is no form for the language. Meaning there are certain African languages where it's a tribal language, there is no form. They just have different sounds and then that's it. And I don't know much about Japanese, but as long as I have heard about it, one symbol represents sun, moon, etc. So I don't know how far the grammar in Japanese is, but it is also difficult compared to the Latin based languages. And finally, during a foreign language class, Grammatik is used as a material for communication. So this is the Stellenwert for Grammatik. So what should one consider while teaching Grammatik? You must make sure that you consider the learning goals and also the learner tubes. What kind of a learn tube he or she is. So Lernziel. So every learner has his own goal and it depends upon the age as well. So we must make sure that this is being considered while introducing Grammatikkunterricht. Die Lehrende sollten ganz klare Lernziele setzen und dementsprechend die Lerninhalte und Übungen auswählen und anpassen. Meaning, the teacher should clearly define the goals and select the contents and the tasks accordingly. Third one, die Lehrende sollten über die Aktiv- und Passivfähigkeiten entscheiden, die nach dem Lernen beherrscht werden soll. Meaning, there are certain active tasks or active capabilities and there are certain passive tasks. Now it is up to the teacher, depending upon the classroom and the target learning goal, they have to decide whether to use a active exercise or a passive exercise. Meaning active exercise is active communication where you speak in a real situation. Passive can be like write down something, describe something, something like that. So that is one important thing which lies in the teacher's responsibility. And finally, the time. How much time should you take for completing one exercise? because we are always limited by time. So make sure that whatever target you are setting, you could achieve in a particular amount of time. Then we go on to the learn tube. Every learner has his own capabilities, his own properties, characteristics, and his own interest. So based on that, make sure that you choose a topic depending upon the majority of the class. Every learner has his own style and way to learn. Some learns by shouting out loud, some learns by writing, some learns by moving hands and making gestures, etc. So make sure you have exercises to accommodate all these learner tubes. So elsewhere, and as teachers, we must actually sensibilize the students about their own learner tube. There is a fair chance that these students don't even know what kind of a learners they are. So give them a demonstration and say, hey, you are good when you write stuff, so maximize your efforts by writing a lot. And then you say, good, you remember things when you read out loud, so do that by reading out loud. And based on that, you have to identify the individual learner tubes, sensibilize the students about their learn type, and then give tips accordingly.
With that, the chapter comes to an end. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment to the channel. If you have any questions, then contact me via email or put down your comments and I'll be able to reply. Thank you.